I am the Red Cyclone!
Hello, welcome to another episode of the It Gets Better Roswell podcast. This is your episode for 7/15/19. I'm your host, Louis Beans, and I'm here with Work with the Mic.
What is up? What is up?
Chilling, man. This is our RedCycloneInc podcast about anything and everything, pop culture, and the world at large. And speaking of pop culture, I guess we start with some sad news. But I don't know how sad it is because I haven't read a Mad magazine in a long time. But Mad magazine is now ceasing to make any more issues after like its last one.
Yeah.
I believe that was the 4th of July this news came out.
Yes, and 65 years.
I mean, damn, that's sad. Now, do you know, Mark, if they had transferred to digital? And are they gonna do it that way?
I'm actually not sure. I'll check right now. Mad.
Because I wonder, like, I know a lot of things have ceased their physical publications, which is like, you know, it's the end of an era when it comes to that type of thing. For a lot of
yeah,
things.
they are a digital subscription.
So I guess they're gonna be doing.
They're not gonna be doing print anymore.
Yeah.
So it's not as sad. You can still get Mad magazine, but it's not the same because you won't get that fold up in the end.
And it's just like Mad magazine. Period. Is like, isn't that a thing that's supposed to be had physically anyway, just because of what it is? You know what I mean?
I'll say I used to collect those for a long time. I love
like
them.
It's not like a regular book. It's not like, oh, this is like my, you know, Entertainment Weekly or whatever. No, this is like a special thing that's weird. So it's supposed to be bought as a physical item. That's what I thought.
I remember it was this, and then the Cracked magazine was another one that was.
Now, what was the deal with that? Was that like a competitor, or was it like a split off or something?
Yeah, it was a competitor. It was
really?
kind of the same kind of magazine. They made fun of like pop culture and did their own little things, and they also had their little comic strips as well.
But did they have Spy versus Spy?
No, they did not.
Did they have a knockoff like of two Russian versions of the same thing?
No, I think Crack did more spoofs of like TV shows and stuff like that. They weren't like they had their own little comic strip. So I remember they had this one chick that kind of looked like Elvira with big boobs, and she would go visit things, and then that's how she interacted. Like she'll go visit WWF wrestling and things like that, and they'll spoof wrestling and things like that.
Okay, got you. All right, just asking because I like Cracked. I never actually looked at, but Mad, I did see. I forget the issue. It was a long time ago. But like it had the face. You know the guy. Who is that guy? Who was that inspiration for that face? Was that somebody famous or something? Like, because I see the picture of the artist and he doesn't look like that. Or did he when he was young?
Yeah, you know what, man? I haven't looked through this in such a long time.
But I mean, I guess that kind of speaks to what it is and why it's going away. It's just like, do you really remember Mad?
Yeah,
anything more than what it looked like?
His name is Alfred E. Newman.
Okay, so
he was pretty much a fictional character,
so
a cover boy. Yeah,
I always thought he was like spoofing Ron Howard as a kid. What was that, Opie?
Yeah,
that's why I always thought it was like related to either that character or somebody else because that looks like that. But okay, he's a made up dude. How about that?
Yeah.
I'm sure anybody that knows that is furious. It's just like, geez,
I'm sorry if we fucking it up, but yeah. But his name is Alfred E. Newman. I remember him being in The Simpsons. They were actually in The Simpsons.
Okay.
They went to New York. When they went to New York.
Do you remember like any of the like other staples of that book? because besides the spoofs, parodies of pop culture, that guy being on the cover in some way, and Spy versus Spy. I don't remember what else it was in there.
They had their own like regularly monthly comic strips, but I haven't read them in such a long time. I don't remember. Let me look it up.
I mean, no. I'll just say it. Like, no, let it be your natural reaction. You don't have to.
I know Spy versus.
Like,
I know Spy versus Spy. I know Spy versus Spy actually had their own book of all the Spy versus Spy stuff, and they even had Spy versus Spy versus Spy, which was a gray girl.
Oh, okay.
So black, white, and she was gray.
Gotcha.
And she used to fuck both. She used to fuck them both over.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. But they had staples in the Mad magazine thing, but I just don't remember their names. I know one was like a old guy. It was an old guy that was with his family and shit, and he always had like a little joke. You know what? If you remember the Mad TV show, they used to show a lot of the cartoons and during the commercials, and that was a lot of stuff from Mad magazine.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
But
oh my goodness. No, okay. So I knew there was something that you saying Cracked being a competitor it reminded me of. Was when I was saying like, was it a low grade that have like bootleg? Was it a bootleg competitor or something? It was just like, it reminded me of Itchy and Scratchy.
Yeah.
And then you remember the bootleg?
Yeah. Working
in Parasite, the Russian bootleg.
Yeah.
Which is like the terribly drawn cat and mouse. Oh my god!
It was Cracked was cool. Like I did like both of them. I did. So I just looked at something really disturbing and it just caught my eye. I posted this up on the RedCycloneInc Facebook page, and they did realistic looking Hey Arthur.
Oh no!
It's quite disturbing.
Oh man, what about his black friend? What was his name?
Yeah, it's both of them.
Ah, his head is.
Yeah. I'll send you the link.
Nightmare fuel, man. Damn it.
It's a Facebook post. You can see it and you'll have your reaction to it. Because they have Simpsons, Hey Arthur.
That's wow.
Simpsons are fucking creepy as shit.
I've seen the Simpsons one, but wow, they don't look well at all.
No, they look cracked. They look drugged out of their fucking head.
Oh man, this needs to be. Maybe this might be the dude. His face, his friend's face is just like wow. Like I think they're starting to be self-aware. It looks like cartoons that you turn into humans that are becoming self-aware and realizing, oh shit, this isn't right. This is my existence. It needs to cease. This is not right. Like they saw themselves in the. It's like when the first time my cat sees itself in the mirror.
Yeah.
Their face, it just stops. Oh, what? No. So, oh man.
Another one. No.
Another one. No. This can't be. There can't be more than one of me. Oh man. Shout outs to Kitties of Mischief.
Yes.
Someone.
They're sleeping.
Oh really? Okay.
They're both sleeping.
Gotcha.
Just came over here to eat and then she went to sleep.
Nice.
Then Loki's probably sleeping on the bed somewhere. She likes dark spots.
Does she have like a little shade on her bed?
Yeah, she goes under the bed. She just stays under the bed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's a little box under there that she sleeps in.
Isn't that funny? Like, but you can buy them one, and they'll just go under your bed.
Yeah, they have a bed. I bought them a bed, and none of them, not one has ever touched that bed. Ever.
Do they at least scratch it?
No, they don't touch it. They don't look at it. They don't touch it. They'll sleep on the scratch post that they got in the room. They'll sleep in the one they have in the living room. They'll sleep on the couch. They'll sleep Everywhere but that bed.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, they're assholes.
Yeah, pretty much.
But follow them.
Yes, please.
There's nice pictures of them, and we
Mhm.
like to get sponsored and get free food and stuff.
Yeah, man.
So-
Listen, you could be like Darby Allin and put 5 grown men in a car in the diapers and feed them laxative and see what happens.
Oh,
No. That is hilarious. Oh my god.
That's nasty.
I know. Look, did you ever see Jackass 2?
Yes.
Yeah, that's disgusting. That whole movie. Oh, we went to think about that now. Like, you can't do that. Damn.
Yeah. Nasty. So,
Oh, yeah.
speaking of certain things that are coming out,
This is only because you brought up the Hey Arnold. That's all I'm saying.
yeah, that shit, it's
It needs to be
disturbing
seen.
itself.
It needs to be seen.
Yeah. It is. If you look at the RedCycloneInc Facebook page, we do have it posted up.
Yeah.
Also, it comes along with The Simpsons and SpongeBob SquarePants. They made it realistic with Tom and Jerry, and all weird looking.
Oof.
Very weird looking.
All right.
What was the other thing I was going to say? Shit. What about it? Yeah. So Power Rangers got a lot of news recently.
I saw multiple things.
So first thing is Boom Studios is teaming up with Mirage Comics, IDW Comics, and we're getting a first comic book team up of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Okay,
Cool. But let me ask you a question, because I think Turtles, like, they just got done with a Batman one too, right?
They got 3 Batman ones now.
Oh, what? Excuse me?
They got 3 Batman ones. They have one with their basic like comic book styles, and they have one with it. They team up with the animated series.
Oh, wow.
So it's the animated, like 2012 Turtles teaming up with the Batman animated series.
Oh, okay. Wow.
And then they did a second part of the first one.
Is there do they have an animation of that or no?
They just did a movie.
Oh, wow.
It came out recently too. Just came out.
Okay. Okay.
Really good. It was really good. Really fun movie too. Definitely check it out. It's Batman versus Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That's what it's called.
Okay.
They don't actually. Yeah, it was really good.
All
You
right.
can check it out. That's one rule. The other thing is, Bat in the Sun is doing a Kickstarter for a movie project that involves some older Rangers that I think is probably going to be connected to somewhat of a Power Rangers kind of thing, or they're making their own story up. But
Mm-hmm.
you see Jason David Frank, you see Johnny Bosch, you see the dude that played Wes from Time Force, you see Kara from Megaforce, and yeah, that's it.
Okay.
And it looks like a Power Ranger kind of project that they're working on. Is Bat in the Sun has a Kickstarter for it, so if you want to donate and really want this to happen, they're taking donations. I saw like the max donation is $10,000. The smallest donation is $1. So if you want to be supporting it, just like I did with SWAT Cats, you can do the same thing. And you get some things, you get some perks with it depending on how much you put in. Like, I know over the $100 you get like a free signed helmet and shit
Wow. Okay.
and things like that. No, like
I like that. I like it.
$200. Yeah, if you donate $200, you get like a signed helmet and a bunch of other things, a bunch of other perks and everything too.
Okay. Good stuff. I mean, I saw the trailer and it looks really cool.
Mhm.
I'm
So
like-
that's another project that's working on, and again, that's Jason Freak is involved. Bat in the Sun is the one that's doing it. Definitely check out their page and check out our RedCycloneInc Facebook page, because we do have the posts of the trailer and the news of the Kickstarter. So you can definitely use those links to reach the Kickstarter
Yeah, check both of those out.
and tell them RedCycloneInc sent you there.
Yeah, exactly. Let them know. But like, I think it's really cool. But my problem is, hey, how come they haven't jumped the official anything Rangers related haven't jumped on the fact that these people want to do all this work?
Yeah.
Like, you know how cool it would be to have so many more split off one-offs? Like if they let them use the characters and stuff,
Yeah.
like that'd be really cool.
See, the thing is, I think if this is part of a Power Ranger project, I think they do have Hasbro's permission, because Hasbro is super fine with projects like this.
No, but I mean, like, I would like it if they threw money at them, so like they wouldn't have to Kickstarter, because like they have willing people that want to do it. Like, if you let Bat and the Sun produce it, but you give them the budget for it, like that would be a cool thing to have happen. Like, I would like to see that.
What I think this could be is a test project to see if if Hasbro will give them for like a animated series or some shit.
Okay.
So things like this is something like a test and see how it works.
Yeah. No, I mean, I like that more. I mean, I just thought about that. Like, if this does well, that will show them definitely there is some fan interest here. Okay.
Yeah,
I like that.
And then wave 2 of the toy line is about to come out of the Lightning collection. There's Kimberly. There's Red Beast Morpher, Yellow Beast Morpher, Goldar, which is a GameStop exclusive, and the Magnum Defender is all part of that wave 2 of series.
Okay, gotcha.
And then you have a Walgreens exclusive, which is the Black Ranger with the Dragon Shield. And then you also have the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive of Jason and the Gold Ranger Jason and the Red Ranger Jason.
That's soon too.
Yeah. Next week?
Yeah, there we go. That's
next weekend is San Diego Comic-Con.
Okay. Gotcha.
I'm gonna try my best to get the Red Ranger, Gold Ranger one, but I'm not gonna kill myself to try to get it.
Yeah, I hear you. I would love to be able to catch that Black Ranger somewhere, but
I just don't. I don't like the fact that I can't take the Dragon Shield off.
Yeah. Oh man, you know what? I'm willing to sacrifice it because for the aesthetic of that one. Do they have a regular Black Ranger in the Lightning collection style?
No. That's why. That's what I'm saying.
I got.
So that means they could make another Red Ranger and another Black Ranger, and I'm gonna have to buy it because they won't have the shield.
I get you.
So they're assholes.
So they're making it accessible. Yeah.
Instead of making me try to spend more money that I want to spend.
Damn it. Oh man, it's just I get what you're saying. It's unfortunate that sometimes you have to sacrifice form for functionality.
Yeah.
But they should be good enough that they can make it a piece that you can somehow split in half.
No, because the White Ranger shield stays on too. Like you can't take off the White Ranger.
No, I mean like at this point in the figure game, you think they would be that good? They could find a way to make it come off, but they can't.
They don't.
They can't.
But so I'm gonna be in the hunt for the Black Ranger. I'm gonna try to get the Red and Gold. I feel the Beast Morpher ones will be easy to get because the Dino Charge one was really easy to get, and because the newer ones, a lot of people don't care about the newer ones as much.
Okay, I see.
It's not nothing against them. No, it's nothing against them, but people go for more of the nostalgic ones. It's more adults buying these toys than kids.
I get you.
Yeah, so it's more us looking for it than they are looking for it. So we see a bunch of Rangers. They're not going to get the newer ones. We're going to get like Tommy and the Shadow Ranger and maybe.
But wait, why wouldn't? Damn, I think this is a missed opportunity though, because wouldn't you think they should at least include a Ranger from almost every set?
Yeah, that's what they're doing.
But they're just being slow about putting some of the other ones in.
Yeah, because of this set, you had the Shadow Ranger, you had the White Ranger, you had Zed, you had the Dino Charge Red, and then that was the first four that came out.
Yeah,
and then
but it seems like so many are geared towards, like you said, the nostalgic ones.
They gear more towards they know the collector.
Yeah,
they're aiming for the collectors. But Wave 2 has more of the newer Rangers, as in they have 2 of the current ones, the Beast Morpher Red and Yellow.
Yeah,
which is the newest Rangers. And then you have Magnum Defender, which is kind of in the middle, and then you have Pink, Kimberly.
But when's gonna be like? Okay, here's what I mean. Like post Zeo. Like I want some Zeo.
I think. Yeah, I think they're gonna get to that. They're gonna get to that.
Like that's what I want to see.
Yeah, because even the Legends, when they did the Legacy collections, they did the same thing.
Okay. All right.
And not all the whole Ranger set came out in one set. So, like the first set was like half the Dino Rangers, and then you had like 2 of the Zeos. And that was one set. The next set came out with the other 2 of the Mighty Morphin and the rest of the Zeo.
Okay. I understand now.
Yeah. So they mix and match in that.
But like, who have you not seen? Like, who gets no love?
You know,
because, like, I want to know if like things like space, if things like I don't really care about Turbo. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm thinking like things like Zeo, because I never see that. No, the Ninja Rangers, the real ones.
I will say the only ones that you have not seen toy form wise was the Kaku Rangers, which were the Rangers of Akota.
Oh wait, you mean the ones with the actual gear on, or you mean the Ninja Rangers, the Kaku Rangers? Okay.
Yeah, you never seen those. I have never seen those in toys.
Wow.
Well, in America anyway.
Yeah. No, there's no reason, right? They've never used those.
Well, they were the Rangers of Akota, so they did have TV time in the American one. It's just they never made toys of them.
Really? I don't remember them fighting. Like, okay, because, dude, yeah, I don't remember them fighting.
Season 3 of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
How many episodes would they use then?
The last like 15 episodes.
Okay, gotcha. And that was what was like do you remember like who they were facing?
They were the ones that kind of helped the Rangers get the Zeo crystals because the kids, they got turned into kids. Gotcha. So they were the ones that took over as the Rangers. So they were the ones that were fighting, and the kids went to get the Zeo crystals to become Zeo Rangers.
Okay, gotcha.
And then Billy fell in love with the White Ranger, and he went to space.
Yeah, that's right. But weren't they not the exact versions of those costumes? Weren't they like different?
No, there was those costumes. It was just not the same people. There wasn't the kind of Rangers. Like they were aliens in the Super Sentai.
Oh, I understand. Okay,
but they never made toys of them. I would honestly, if Hasbro that tapped into the Super Sentai and made some of those special ones, I would love to see the Dire Rangers.
Yeah. Okay.
Just a set of the Dire Rangers as a collector kind of thing. I would fucking love that. But I do like the models of the figures because they remind me of the figure art ones.
Yeah.
They're thin. They're not like muscular or have abs and shit. They look like what they'll look on TV.
They look like the suit. Yeah.
So yeah, I like that. So the Lightning Collection looks like that, and I'm happy with that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, Lightning Collection seems like the thing you want a figure to come out in for to get a certain. It's like the wrestling figures.
Yeah.
There's a certain line where they get certain amounts of more detail.
Yeah.
And love, or at least now that we know the story of the guy, maybe it is love, but it's just like those look better. That's basically what you go to. Okay.
Yeah. But little by little, they haven't mentioned anything with the next Wave 3 or anything like that. This is the continuation of Wave 1, which is considered Wave 2 because it's separate toys that are coming out for the Lightning Collection. But there are plans for what Hasbro has planned for the Lightning Collection is every single Ranger is going to get a figure.
Oh damn! All right. Well,
so
I was about to ask you. Do you know if they do it based on like if this set does well, we'll do another set because they seem to be coming fast.
So what I was reading in the Hasbro thing is that they're looking to do characters that has not come out yet.
Okay, so that's
so Shadow Ranger and Shadow Ranger, the Dino Charge, Red, the Magnum Defender didn't really have toys. They had maybe one figure in that toy line, but they didn't have like the Legacy figure did not have one of them.
Okay,
so that would be cool. SPD hasn't had a set yet, so I want to see SPE.
Wait, so SPD never had like the full 5 or 6 Rangers?
Like they had the kids' toys version.
Oh, you mean? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yes.
But in the Legacy series that Bandai did, no, they didn't have a set at all.
Wow. Okay.
So yeah, you're gonna start seeing more of those. So you'll probably see the SPD being more used in the toy line. I could see Wild Force being put in the toy line because they have not made Wild Force yet either. There's a lot of them they haven't touched actually.
Yeah, he doesn't like state guitar.
Yeah,
Damn it, Steiner.
yeah. There's a
Go
lot
sit
they
your
haven't
recliner.
done yet.
Okay.
But
Okay.
yeah.
Do you know if there's ever been any talk of them doing a scaled down version of the Zords in like figure form? Like if they can do the detail on a smaller scale.
So they did that with the legacies, as
Okay.
in with the build a figure.
Oh, yeah.
So
Okay, I see
the
why
leg,
you did that.
yeah. So Legacy did it. So Mighty Morphin, the 5 Rangers came with the pieces of the Megazord.
Yeah, I get you.
The space came with the Megazord. Yeah.
Mhm.
So they did that with the build a figure.
But they don't have like just them
Just a-
separate.
no. No.
Is there a Ninja?
No.
Okay.
We may get that in like in collection.
See, that's something I would Ninja. Yeah.
Because the fact that Shadow Ranger came out in the first wave, I could see Ninja being very soon.
Okay.
Like, again, I think when Hasbro first decided to do the Lightning Collection, they did a vote of which Rangers you want to see.
Oh, I get you. Okay.
And I think the vote consists of the next wave 1. And I think the 2 winners of that one was the Shadow Ranger and Magnum Defender.
That makes a lot more sense if it was a vote.
Yeah.
I could see like those being fan favorites or something for some reason. Yeah.
Yeah. And they getting a lot of fan feedback with them. So I think that's the reason why the people that they're choosing, they're picking and choosing who they put on the set.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Also, with the Power Ranger fighting game, they just added
a new update.
They added the Gold Ranger and they added Pink Time Force.
Okay. Have you got to see them? Like, do they usually do a trailer for each new set of people?
Not really.
Okay.
They did it.
I just saw the announcement. That's all.
Yeah, I just saw the announcement as well. I didn't see, but then I saw that there was a big update and they added 2 characters already.
Yeah, and I was just thinking to myself, like, I wonder if there's an official way to see them in action.
Yeah, one thing I actually like, and I give them a little credit for, is that Gold Ranger is not Jason.
And he's that's right. I did see it. They had the picture.
It's Trey. It's Trey of Triferia.
Yeah, it's the triplets. Yeah.
Yeah. I thought that was cool. I was like, at least you're not using the same voices and shit. At least you made him a separate ranger, and I'm fine with that.
And then the pyramid on you or something like that.
Yeah.
Like I saw his super. Yeah.
Pyramidas.
Oh my goodness, man, that thing looks so dumb.
That it was probably one of the worst swords. It was huge as fuck, but it was just dumb.
It's so silly looking.
It's a big sand thing.
Oh my goodness. It looked like it couldn't hit you if it tried. Really.
He's like, come here, please.
Yeah, exactly. It couldn't run. Oh man. All right. Sheesh. So much Ranger stuff, and it's amazing how much Ranger stuff came out in 1 week too.
Yeah.
Man.
And San Diego Comic-Con hasn't even come out yet. This
hasn't come out. Yeah, you're right.
This is like the beginning stuff.
Well, you know what? Okay, when you say it that way, I guess it makes more sense because a lot of the stuff probably debuts there. Yeah, I get it.
So we're getting like the previews and stuff, which is pretty cool.
I didn't even think about it, but this is like the rush of E3 news before E3, so it makes sense.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly how you put it.
To jump back into more turtle stuff before we throw them into the sewers. I just wanted to mention, because I haven't been reading it, but the way this looks and the way it was described, it actually looks pretty cool. And that's the IDW Publishing announcing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 95 has sold out. And it's like they're doing a second printing because the people are hyped about the storyline that's going on, and that involves a turtle where she gets a color, and it's a new color. Yeah. And it's not pink, which I thought was funny. It was like, yeah, man, how come they just go to pink? Well, let me ask you, was there ever a turtle that had like baby blue?
Yeah,
What's-
Venus,
was a
the
few-
Milo.
Yeah, she had baby blue.
She was baby blue and she had boobs.
Yeah, turtle shells don't work like that. And I realized that the turtle in this series. Do you know her name?
No, I don't.
Okay, because like again, I said I'm not an avid reader of turtles, so I haven't like been invested into it. Oh, apparently it's Jenica.
Jenica, yeah.
Oh, okay, so she's I guess going to be or is a fifth member, because again I don't exactly know, but I know she gets to a fight, she gets stabbed with a sword, which is just when you think about a turtle getting stabbed with a sword, it's like, does that mean it broke her shell? And I was like, that's terrible.
Well, the front part is not like hard.
No, I get it. When you see it, she got stabbed in the side.
Yeah.
It's like,
and that's like the soft tissue spot.
But I'm just saying, like, it would kind of be more of an impact to me if you stab through the hardest part.
Yeah.
Which is supposed to be like even harder because of the mutation. So I'm like, damn, son. So that means they got like some adamantium or something.
And she's using claws. She has like a Wolverine claws.
Yeah, I see. They have the artwork of her from the IDW page. Yeah, she definitely looks like an original character.
And she's yellow.
And she's yellow instead of like having a very classic color.
Pink.
I mean, listen. Wouldn't it make more sense for like just to say stop putting colors and she'd have black on?
Yeah.
It's like, have they ever really thought about the statistical advantage of having colors when they're ninjas?
No.
You know what I'm saying? Like, have they thought that out? Like, especially Mikey and Raph, because their colors stand out so much. It's like they can be masked in the darkness, but it's like there's a red thing floating in the darkness. That scares me.
Well, originally they're all red.
So that's kind of terrifying if you think about that.
Yeah, they're all red, and the reason why they color coordinated them because you could tell them apart.
Wasn't it just so they could sell toys? I'm just joking.
Originally, it was more for them to sell them apart. Well, because they originally got the colors came when the TV show started.
Yeah, that was the thing.
They didn't want them all red because you can't tell them apart. So they wanted each one to have a different color.
Yeah. It would be, oh my goodness. But you know what? I think about somebody should go back and just color code them all red just to mess with people.
Yeah.
Like, I wonder how much that would mess with your mind if you couldn't initially tell who was who. You have to pay attention.
You know what's even more weird? Imagine they just don't use the bandanas.
The bandana. Oh, they look weird. I'm sorry. Why do they look weird? They got human eyes.
Y'all look naked.
They look naked, but they also have human eyes. Like, they look weird. No bueno. No bueno.
Something that came up, I just saw in the feed. Lupin the Third, the first CGI movie is coming out this summer.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. Also, RIP to the creator too.
Yeah, it looks cool. I actually like Lupin the Third. So
yeah, me too. Lupin's like a favorite. I'm really a fan of the music though, because like I have one of the CDs they made like way back in the day when you used to have to import a CD. You remember what a compact disc is, my friend?
Yeah.
Not anymore. It's all those MP whatever. Is it
MP3s?
No, isn't it like FLAC, or have they found a way to make FLAC accessible to the general public?
It's still MP3s.
Okay, because like I know the whole quality thing, but like, all right. Actually, I think Mac uses FLAC more. I'm not really sure. I don't use it because I know you have to cut it up yourself. It's like, imagine I gave you a CD, right?
Yeah.
But it's all one song.
Yeah.
And I tell you have to make the CD into a CD. You don't want to do that.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
Exactly. So that's kind of why people don't really mess with that. Like, do the work. No, stop it. Yeah, that's about it. I guess I wanted to bring up the Monster Hunter stuff because that was like a big dump of news that I got to see.
Let me just pick up one more thing.
Yeah, go ahead. I'll get that.
I just actually did the free trial for the DC Universe app.
All right, so how is it? Is it good?
You know, one thing I'm actually really thinking about it is the comic book. You get the whole DC comic book library.
Now hold on, because Is this on your television, on your phone? What's it on? Like, are you trying that on everything?
Yeah, well, the movies and stuff I'll watch on my TV, but the comic books I'm reading on my tablet or on my
Okay.
phone, and they look great. DC always had a good digital comic.
Wait a second. Let me ask you a question though. Can I read comic books on my TV if I wanted to?
Yeah.
What? That's
Yeah, that was the first thing I tried. You can.
You can. Okay. All right.
You can. So I think it's $7.99 a month, or you pay $75 and you get it for the year for free. For the year one shot, that's what I'm doing, and I have Tenacious T. He's gonna give me half, and we're gonna do that app together.
Okay. Good stuff.
So, and we just like honestly, I've been just using it to read comics. I took the train Metro North to meet Josh up, and I've been going through. It's like a big team up with all the Hanna-Barbera superheroes.
What?
Yeah, it's a big team up.
How recent is that?
Came out about 2 years ago.
I've never heard of that.
When they started relaunching the Hanna-Barbera stuff, like Scooby-Doo got a more mature comic. Did a wacky race.
But how do you do Scooby-Doo with more mature? What, like people die? Is that
There's like a zombie apocalypse and shit, and
what?
Shaggy's killing people.
Does he feel remorse, or is he a heartless killer?
He became a heartless killer towards the end.
What?
Yeah.
That's not my Shaggy.
So right now I'm reading.
You can't say Zoiks and then chop a man's head off. Stop it.
It's called Future Quest.
That's the name of the series?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a bunch of Hanna-Barbera characters. Birdman's in it. Space Ghost in it. Johnny Quest. The Barbarian. What's his name?
Thunder the Barbarian? Or you mean the Herculoids guy?
The Herculoids and Togar. Migdor.
Which one was that?
Mytor.
Oh, Mytor with the little the caveman thing with the black mask on. Yeah.
He's in it. Got Space Ghost. You got his psychics.
Oh, Zora.
Frankenstein Jr. And
I don't remember Frankenstein Jr.
Frankenstein Jr. was a robot that kid created.
Oh, I remember the robot. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, the trio that teamed up.
Galaxy Trio. Yeah.
Galaxy Trio and all that shit. So it's a really cool series. I would recommend everyone checking it out.
Is it played straight or is it like? Is it funny?
It's funny. It's good. It's entertaining, and it's cool seeing all these characters interact with each other.
Because I'm just saying, we all know Space Ghost had a personality change.
Yeah.
He became different when he lost his job.
Yeah.
Started hosting that TV show.
Nah, he's straight out superhero Space Ghost.
Okay. Yeah, well, can I just say one thing about Space Ghost? Yeah, he never lost.
Yeah.
He just whooped everybody's ass. That's one thing about him.
That's exactly what he's doing.
Oh, really? Okay.
Whooping everyone's ass. But it's a really cool series. It's really cool take on the characters in here, because you don't really see them in comic books, so seeing them in comic life is pretty cool. There's a few team ups I've seen through the app that I'm kind of going to read as well. They have a He-Man and Thundercat team up.
Really?
Yeah. So there's a lot of cool stuff on this app. It has a lot of history of it. So they don't have. I think it's 6 months out of the current books.
So I see this is all new to me, because I didn't know they own the libraries for Hanna-Barbera. I didn't know that.
Yeah, one of them is on Hanna-Barbera.
Did not. Like, I'm sure that was something I knew in passing, but just not conscious. Yeah.
They bought them a long time ago, like during when the WB store was still around.
Okay, that's probably.
That's probably why you started seeing Scooby-Doo shit in the WB stores.
No, because I didn't go to the stores. After a while,
they just got expensive.
Like, what era? Well, yeah, but they had, like, if you wanted to get like a unique, like, plush, that was like the real reason to go. Like, if you wanted a big Bugs Bunny, like I remember, I think my aunt bought a big ass Bugs Bunny, because I like the only place you can get one.
Yeah.
But like, everything else was like way too. It's like the Disney store. Like, that's why there's only one. Yeah. Well, no, is there only one in the city? I think it's only
No,
one on
yes.
Fifth Avenue.
No, it was only one. It used to be a few.
Yeah, it used to be a few, but they just didn't learn the lesson of we don't want to pay amusement park prices.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So the DC Universe app is pretty cool. It has its own original content like Titans, Swamp Thing, Doom Patrol, which I just started Titans. I'm going through them little by little, and Swamp Thing. Pretty good so far. They also
What is it for Swamp Thing? Animated series?
It's a show, live action show.
How long is it? Like, how did he get like one season?
8 episodes. It's one season right now.
Oh wow, okay.
I think they only have it up to 6 episodes, but it ends at 10, so I think they have a halfway point.
Oh, I got you. Okay, all right. I mean, I'm glad he has a show. Look, Swamp Thing is alive.
And those are the equivalents in I guess the shit that they're going against Daredevil of Netflix and shit.
Scott Steiner does not like Daredevil.
Yeah, so they're a lot more mature. They're like rated R-ish kind of shit. It's pretty cool. And then also you have the vast amount of their animated movies and series and stuff like that, like Batman Beyond, Batman animated series, The Adventures of Batman and Robin, Superman. They have the Green Lantern Corps series. They have Teen Titans. They have Teen Titans Go. They have the WB Static Shock.
Really?
Beyond, they have all that stuff on there, and it's all you're able to see. It has really good quality into it. So yeah, definitely check out the app.
So wait, do they have all of that channel's programming?
Not all
That
of
was
it.
there. No, I mean that was theirs. Like, do they have like the Animaniacs and stuff?
No, it's just the DC stuff. So everything DC.
Damn it.
Well, Animaniacs is on Netflix.
No, but I mean, like they own that. They used to hang out inside of their water tower. Wait a second.
Yeah, but yeah, DC only stuff. So like Batman the animated series, Superman the animated series.
Okay, I got you.
They even have the 80. They even had like the 60s animated cartoon.
Do they have the Adam West show or no?
No, they don't. I was a little disappointed with that.
Damn it!
But they do have most of the animated series movies. So like Batman Massive Phantasms in there.
Oh, okay. All right.
Things like that. So it's a pretty cool app. They're adding more content every month.
Did you see the second one?
Sub-Zero?
No, is that the second part of Phantasm? Didn't they do that?
They did a comic book of it.
Oh, okay. I thought it was fairly recently, right? It was a continuation to the story.
Yeah, they did a comic of it. It was alright.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Is that? Do you know if that would be on the number on that thing?
Probably. If it came out last year, yeah, it's probably there.
Oh, okay.
I was already told a couple series to check out. The one is the current running Batman Beyond series.
That makes a lot of sense. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah, I heard it was actually really good stuff, so I'm definitely going to read that eventually. I really don't know where to start to read. I just been reading random storylines, so I read like Dark Knight Metal, which was pretty cool. I'm reading the Future Quest now. I'm looking at the other Hanna-Barbera stuff they have, because I know they have a dope kind of Flintstones book. I kind of want to see what it is.
Mm-hmm.
It's more of a dope comedy Flintstone book.
Wait, like it's that's super interesting now. All right.
So it's a cool app.
There hasn't been anything Flintstones related, like media wise, like out there in a while, has there?
Besides Fruity Pebbles.
Damn it, that's not right. Well, like I know there was that WWE crossover, but that was a while ago though.
Yeah, a couple years ago.
Yeah. Well, did they? Are they like on a no list or something? Did Fred say some racist stuff, or did he say some? Is that why we don't see it?
Right now, they're in chest. They want to make an adult TV series of them.
That makes. I mean, didn't they already do that? And it's called The Honeymooners.
Well, yeah. Well, they're doing that with the likes of, I think this guy was doing it. The guy that created Family Guy, Seth MacFarlane.
Oh man, he should really blend the two. He should do a Honeymooner show because he could probably get away with that.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying, you Seth MacFarlane can get away with making a show where the husband wants to beat his wife every episode.
Yeah.
He doesn't do it, but he
Oh.
says he's gonna
So Peter fights Lois all the time.
send her to the moon. Alice, to the moon, Alice.
Yeah. But yeah, it's a cool app. $7.99 a month. $75 for the whole year. Right now they're doing a week trial, so you can try it out for a week and see how you like it.
That sounds really good and a lot better than I initially thought it would be.
Yeah.
I mean, you kind of sold me a Swamp Thing.
I was sold with the comic books, honestly. Like the comic books, like the vast history of comics they have on that app available is a
But
lot.
you said, like, what's the limit? Like, how far back do
Like
they
you
stay?
could go read Bob Kane's Batman.
So it's like the beginning.
Yeah.
All right, I mean, you're not making it sound worse. You're only making it sound better.
Yeah, so if you ever want to read the first ever Flash comic, you could read the first ever Flash comic.
I heard the Flash was an incredibly racist super. No, I'm just messing with you.
I'm
just saying, you never know how many of them you go back to, and you be like, the villain is the Negro.
Yeah.
Like, wait a second, I don't remember when the Atom said that. What? Oh shit!
I wouldn't be surprised. There's a lot of shit.
Nick Fury, he hates and just insert Asian slang term for racist term. Like,
yeah, remember, like DC is since 1940s.
yeah, I know, dude. When is Disney gonna own up to that Donald Duck? I just want to see it in HD. You know what I'm talking about, the World War II Donald Duck propaganda? Yeah. Like, own up to it. I want to see it in HD.
In high quality.
The same thing with the Bugs Bunny. I think it was Hitler.
Yeah.
I think he had the mustache or something like he was like he was doing a parody. One of them.
Or they did the Jigaboos.
Oh, the Elmer Fudd. I think it was.
They also did the Jigaboos and the ending of the Bugs Bunny cartoon.
Which one?
I
don't remember that one.
The black face, and they were doing a jig in the ending of the cartoon.
Oh man, yeah, come on. All right, WWE, excuse me, WB, own up to your stuff. Put it on the network. I want to see. You got
racist shit, some racist shit too.
Yo, I just watched the clip of Vince McMahon saying, "What's up, my nigga?" to John Cena. No. That's not what he said. Damn it.
Yeah, he said, "What's up, my nigga?"
No. It's the way he said. It's I have to look at it again, but it is literally just him saying,
"That's why
what's
he
up."
had the do-rag on.
Yeah,
he got shaved bald.
Yeah, it was right before that, because then he still had hair, and then he walked past Booker T. Tell me, he didn't just say that. Oh my Jesus, wrestling, and that was like SmackDown when SmackDown was getting good.
Yeah.
All right, so when do you expect to see that on the network?
It probably is. They probably censor it.
Damn it. It's kind of like how hard it is to go back and watch some of the ECW stuff without the music, because they can't play that music.
Yeah, and it throws you off too. It's like Sandman coming on to some generic ass music. It's like he's supposed to come on to Sandman.
Into Sandman, yeah. All right, well, listen. So WWB, WWE, and Disney will not own up to any of that. I'm just saying, it's hilarious. But the network sounds amazing. I think, like, for the price and all that stuff you said, like, just the comics alone, that's pretty good. Everything, dude. Like, okay, so how far are they super current with, like, even the most recent
of the comics?
Yeah.
No, it's about 6 months back.
Okay, gotcha. All right, so
but they add new stuff every week. It's kind of like the Marvel app too. Our Marvel is like 6 months back.
Okay.
Comic books galore to read. I'm trying to catch up with stuff. I just read shit because the read shit that I have been told to read.
That's right. That makes a lot of sense.
The Dark Knight Metal was really dope.
What was that? Is that the one with
the
Joker with the helmet on or something?
Yeah, it was.
I wondered what that was about. Is that like a medieval tale or something?
It is. It's kind of a thing with sorcery shit. It had a lot to do with this metal that was found in the earth, and
It's like what time period is it?
It was
like
current.
modern day.
It was
Oh,
current,
really?
and they went to they went to a different multiverse to get the metal and try to stop things. And then the Dark Ones came out, and which was pretty much dark versions of the Justice League. They're all like dark versions of each one.
But then they have
But they
something
were like
like
they were like a hybrid of Batman. So everyone was a hybrid of Batman and a dark. And it was weird. It was good. It was a good series though.
Wouldn't that just mean the Superman one is unstoppable?
Yeah.
I mean, like seriously, if you're half Batman, half Superman, isn't that game over?
Yeah.
Damn. So all right, so like you're about how much of the way through?
I finished it.
Oh, so I mean, I don't want to spoil it, but do they wrap it up nicely?
It was a decent ending. It was kind of the last person, and the last person that was kind of left to fight was the Joker one, the Batman who laughs.
Okay.
He was pretty much corrupting everybody to get things done the way he wanted them to be done, and Batman chose unlikely of foes to help him beat him.
Okay.
He teamed up with the Joker.
The same world Joker.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Joker helped him beat him.
Wow. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool. All right.
It was a good series. It was a cool series. Art was pretty solid. I like good art. So
I just really like the striking designs of those characters for that series. Like, you look at it, I'm like, wow, that's a pretty cool reimagining of this character.
The Batman Joker one was probably the hands down the best looking one.
Yeah.
The Flash one was pretty interesting too. The Batman Flash looking one was pretty cool. But yeah, the Batman Joker one is probably by far the best looking suit.
Is there a figure of that yet?
Probably not. I know I've seen statues of it. I haven't actually seen
okay. So,
the figures of it yet. So probably coming soon. Probably real soon. I won't be surprised.
Yeah, true that. Yeah, I just realized right now I'm semi up on the Ranger figure game and the wrestling figure game because through you and the Major Brothers, but like I don't know about like comics figure. Like they show up obviously in my news feed, but like I really am not up on what's the newest set or what's the new standard brand. You know what I mean? Like I know figure arts is a thing on the side, but like what's the American stuff that's like high quality for DC?
I don't know. I don't collect DC, so it's really
that's what I mean. Like,
I know they have their own version of like the Marvel Legends stuff.
But is it like is it good or is it just because like
I
don't ever hear about it.
I heard they're really nice. They're very similar to what Marvel Legends do with their stuff.
Okay, all right. I need to look at it.
I never bought one.
Okay.
Actually, no. I bought maybe two like a long time ago back. I bought Ed McGuinness's Batman and Superman.
They came together?
No, they were separate, but they were in the Ed McGuinness art style when he was doing Batman and Superman comic book.
Mm-hmm.
I got those. So it was Batman.
So like with the really, really big chin?
Yeah.
I like that.
I got, I think the first wave of those I got. So it was Batman, Superman, Nightwing.
Really?
No, it was Nightwing. I just got Batman, Superman, that series. The Nightwing one I got was from Batman Hush.
Really? Wow.
And that was Jim Lee's design.
And that's the same figure line?
Yeah. They do through the comics, like the comic storylines and shit.
Oh wow!
So they'll have a Batman Hush series, and they'll have like wave 1 and 2 and things like that.
Okay. Have did they get to Red Hood, or is that like?
Probably, I don't know.
Okay.
I really don't know. I do know they had like the Jason Todd unmasked that lined up being Clayface.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Like, does the figure have like a distorted face or something? So you can see
you ever read Hush?
No. I mean, so you can see it in the figure. Like, how do they on the figure?
No, so I'm just describing because it was a lot of being Clayface.
Yeah.
But he pretty much made himself look like an older Jason Todd. He had
the white streak in his hand. Yeah. Oh, you mean that's the only way you could tell was the white streak?
Yeah, he made him look older.
I got you. Yeah. Okay.
and then they did then they had the Hush, which was kind of the same figure, just with the wrapping on his face and shit.
That's a really cool character design. It's simple, but it's just it's dark, man.
It was dark, man.
See, people laughed at it, but that's really just cool. A mummy dude in a suit, it's just like, all right, in a trench coat. Gotta have a trench coat
too. That was the first thing I said when I first ever saw it. Was yo, Hush is fucking dark, man.
Hush is dark, man. He really is just dark, man.
He'll start stealing faces now and cloning them and making them
screaming like Liam Neeson because
yeah. But yeah, that's all I got with the DC app. The DC app is really cool. Have to check that out.
Good stuff. Like I was saying, because the Monster Hunter Iceborne just released a bunch of new trailers for the new monsters coming in the super big expansion that's supposed to be dropping, I think, the second week of September. They showed one and they teased another. And I just wanted to point those out. So the first one is Glavenus, which, I mean, of course, if you've never played Monster Hunter, what the hell is that? Because it doesn't sound like anything that exists in the real world.
Yeah.
It's basically like a T-Rex with a sword for a tail.
Okay.
And the mouth is a sharpener, so it's kind of like a beak.
Okay.
So it'll put the tail in his mouth to sharpen the sword, and then it glows red, and it'll spin at you, and like you don't get sliced in half, but you imagine you would.
Yeah.
So they showed that thing off. It looks really cool. It's basically like the allure of why even show these is just because every Monster Hunter game is pretty much, I guess, since 3 is let's see these monsters in the next version of the engine.
Yeah.
Because for the first few, it was pretty much almost exactly the same visual style wise.
Yeah.
So there was not, and technology style wise, like there wasn't much change. But once they got to the Wii, it would look completely different, and then from there, like it would evolve into different versions of the engine that they would use for the next game. So like they would have, so basically, yeah, they haven't broken tradition, because what this is the half step, or they always do a base game. And I guess that's them getting, hey, we've made this new engine, look at the game, have fun. And then I guess when they've done that, they're already at work on refining it. And then so that ends up being a big ass expansion. It's usually like what Iceborne is going to be, which is the base game plus this new thing. But if you were to buy the new thing by itself, it would still be enough content to basically be a whole other game of the same type. So that's the cool part about it. It's like they haven't really broken that structure, and it usually ends up leading to the second one being like, I don't know how they can get away with it. It's not that it's bad, because it's like it's a year and change later, but it's almost an expected thing that you know when you get a Monster Hunter, a year later there's going to be another one that's better than this one, but it's in that engine. So enjoy it while you can. I don't know. It seems kind of messed up to think of it that way.
Yeah.
But it's basically, I think more companies should, when they do that for their games, when they think DLC, they should kind of like give it a year.
Okay.
And so that when you get the DLC or the next big expansion to it, there'll have been enough time for you to have put it down.
Yeah. And
then for you not to want a brand new thing, you'll want the tweaks and the improvements and the quality of life stuff that the second one brings, because that's usually what makes the second step, and they usually always call it G.
Okay.
That's what makes that version of the Monster Hunter games always better than the base game. So this is basically that. It's not going to be a G. It's going to actually have a name, and that's Iceborne. But with all that said, they said it, and I don't understand why it's not common knowledge. There was like confirmation, like when the Iceborne expansion was like revealed by Capcom, that they have wanted to. Oh no, Scott Steiner doesn't want me to say it. That they have wanted to put in basically all the flagship monsters.
Yeah.
which is like the cover monster for each game. So Glavnus was one of the cover monsters for the 3DS game, Monster Hunter Generations. So like there was 4 for 3DS, and then there was Generations, and then they had an expansion for that one on the Switch. So if you want to play Monster Hunter on the Switch, there's that. Also, shout outs to the Switch Lite.
Yeah.
But I like calling it because I heard it on a podcast. They call it the light switch.
Yeah.
Because it's just say it backwards, but yeah. So fully handheld and smaller, I guess. I don't know. If you got one, do you really need another one? Maybe. But if you don't have one and you just want a handheld, I recommend getting that version. It's only going to be 200 as opposed to 300. But you lose the functionality of the Joy-Cons, but I hear that's not really end all be all, so it's not that bad.
You lose the functionality, like you can't connect the Joy-Cons.
Yeah, you can't pull them off.
So.
You can't pull them off because they're part of the unit, so you physically lose that. But it's like, you can still buy attachments for it or anything like that. The controllers and stuff that you can buy.
It looks nice. It looks. I like the fact that the screen is not that smaller than.
I heard there's more colors. That's the cool thing. They only showed like 3.
Yeah, which is yellow, blue, and black.
Yeah, it's not even really black. It's like grayish.
And they showed the Pokemon Sword and Shield ones, which were like a grayish with the color of the Pokemon.
Yeah, so that's like those. And then I heard IGN has a picture of another one, a purple one, I think.
That's cool.
Like atomic purple, so it's like see-through purple.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. I like those. Bring those back. Do you remember like back in the Chinatown days when you can go down and get the Dreamcast shells?
Yeah.
Or the PlayStation shells? Like,
I had a translucent blue one.
Don't mess it up though. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
I knew somebody who messed up the installation. They didn't know bueno.
I let them do it, so I could blame them.
Yeah, exactly.
I never did the installation myself. Even though I know how to do it, I was like, I'll blame you.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Like, I'm not about to be responsible for that. So
it's Amazon Prime Day on Amazon, and you could get $35 back if you buy a Switch.
There you go. So go ahead, do it. If you don't have one, you want one right now. How long does that last? Just today?
Today and tomorrow.
Okay, gotcha.
Buy $25 in Amazon gift cards and get $5 back. So you get $35 eShop credit for $2.99 and it's on the Switch. Buy a Pro with God of War and Days of Gone for $3.49. So that's actually a pretty good deal. But PS4 Pro with God of War and Days of Gone. Even though Days Gone I heard was doo-doo.
I've heard conflicting stuff. I've watched a YouTuber that I usually watch play it, and it looks fun. But it's grindy. That's the thing about it. If
you're not renewed for a PSN membership, PlayStation Plus is $39.99 right now on Amazon.
I saw, yeah. That's pretty good.
PlayStation 4 Slim, 1 terabyte with Spider-Man and Horizon Zero Dawn, $249. If this was the Pro, I will say that's the better deal because you get 2 amazing games. You get 1 amazing game, and then you get a questionable game depending on your taste.
This is true. I still have to beat God of War. I haven't finished it.
I gotta play
really
it. I'm on Judgment. Judgment's been my life, and it's been fucking good.
What's up with Ass Ketchum?
Ass Ketchum.
What's up with Ass Ketchum?
So they had a group. They have a trio of pervs running around the city.
Okay.
It was Ass Ketchum, which you chase him, and he was in like a jogging suit and shit, and like pink tights, and it's weird. The other guy was the panty stealer, which he stole panties.
So what?
And then the other one,
you have to like track them down and bust them.
Yeah, track them down, or you get clues and where their whereabouts and shit, or ask around about them and shit like that.
Yeah.
And then there's another one which I don't remember his name, but he was a frolic ass dude with just like a Vega mask and a leaf on his dick.
Wow.
And he'll corner a girl and just be naked.
Do you have to fight him?
Yup, with the leaf on his dick.
Oh, does it fall off if he loses?
No, it stays on pretty well.
Okay. All right. Well,
at least that.
Okay. No. As long as he did a good job. All right.
And then So then.
Wait, did you do the baby fight?
No, I didn't do a baby fight.
No, in Yakuza, I think
Yeah,
6.
I remember that.
maybe.
Yeah, I remember that one. That shit had me fucking laughing.
That's
What the fuck?
yo. I think that might be my favorite side mission.
That was Kiwami 1, right?
Is it
no.
Kiwami 1 or is it Kiwami 2?
I thought it was 0.
No, it's not. No, it's 6. It's 6.
It's 6? No,
I think
it's not 6. No, it's 1. It's Kiwami 1.
It can't be Kiwami because I played it recently.
Yeah. So it has to be 0 because I played 6 recently and I didn't see that in 6.
It might be Kiwami. It might be Kiwami.
Yeah, I remember that being, and I'm like, what the fuck's going on? Because you fight him again in the fight in the cage matches.
Yes, you do. He's like one of the bosses. Yeah.
Yes, I think it's Kiwami 1.
No, it's Kiwami 2. Kiwami 2.
Okay.
Yep. But it was in Yakuza 2. Now I remember. Yeah. That's why I was recent. I have that. Yeah.
I played every single one, so it was like all mixed one big story.
Yeah. If you want to see what we're referencing, it's called "Be My Baby." Yakuza Kiwami 2 for the best resolution. But if you want, you can go look at Yakuza 2, old school. But Kiwami 2, so you can see it in glorious HD pixels.
Yeah.
Giant muscle baby man fighting Kiryu.
Yeah.
You didn't find his club gracious. He doesn't want you getting out there telling everybody about the baby club.
That was really funny. It is fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Oh man, those games are great. If you bought Judgment, make sure you do the survey. I want more games, please.
Yeah. Make sure and they have Phantasy Star questions on that survey. If you played Phantasy Star and you like it, let them know.
Yeah.
They ask. Because
Sega really does do that. They do fan service. They do see what the people want.
Yeah.
And
that's why it's not exclusive to Xbox One, I heard.
Yeah.
Yeah, PS02. That's what I heard. I hope not. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
My damn system.
You know.
Like, god damn it, I got buy a system.
That's the one. Yeah. Monster Hunter and that game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Basically. Oh,
they have a lot of deals. They have a lot of deals on Amazon Prime, so definitely check it out today and tomorrow.
Yes.
See what they
All
have.
right. So you know what? With that, we've given you lots of deals, lots of things coming out. So that you know what you do is you look on Amazon for the figures we told you about. Why don't you see if they have deals on those on Prime Day? Probably won't.
Probably won't.
They probably won't be Lightning Collection deals.
I need Lord Zed.
I told you, it's cheaper on Amazon.
Yeah.
It's like $5 cheaper.
Yeah, I need Lord Zed, and then I'm looking for wrestling. You know what? I saw a Heath Slater, and I really want the Heath Slater. I lost out on that fucking bid.
Damn.
The one I showed you.
Yeah.
I lost the bid, and I was like, "Fuck!" You know what? It was like I lost. I just completely forgot that I was bidded on it.
I got you.
It's like, oh shit, it's too late now. it was like shit.
Yeah, it happened.
There's not really much. Well, deals is if you buy the gift card. So if you're looking to buy something on Amazon, I'll say just rack up on gift cards, and then you get money back. So every 25, you get $5 back.
Okay.
So if you buy $100, you get about.
So if you happen to go on a spending spree on your quest to let them breathe.
Yes.
So it might work out that way. So yeah, I can see that helping people out in a pinch.
I'm gonna buy a damn suitcase.
Oh no! I'm just talking about it. You're gonna buy that, and then you get $5 off the figure. Oh
yeah.
Why not? Well, that'll be $10 then. There you go.
Yeah. I need a small one though. I need a big one. It comes with 2. Small one.
Okay. Why don't you get the ones that have the charger too? Get that one.
Yeah, my book bag has it.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I bought one of those, but you know what? This is how they get you. It doesn't come with the actual battery. You gotta buy it.
Battery. Yeah, I have one already. So.
I know, I understand. I'm just saying, if you going like, damn, I come with a battery too. You like sitting there mad thirsty. Damn, I gotta get a battery.
Like,
Damn.
Tell me nothing.
It's all good. All right, y'all. Make sure you catch us anything and everything Red Cyclone Inc. on our social media, on our Instagram, on our Twitter and Facebook group, Red Cyclone Inc. Make sure you check out the Red Cyclone Inc. YouTube where this will go up. Also check out the Red Cyclone Inc. SoundCloud where you can catch all the episodes of this and the Wrestling Babble podcast.
Yep.
And that's by Merc with the Mic. So you'll see those links there.
Yep.
And the WordPress. Also, everything is Red Cyclone Inc. WordPress, Tumblr, also. No excuses. So where can they catch you at, Merc?
Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, SoundCloud, YouTube, and Twitch TV, all Merc with the Mic. And the Facebook pages, the Wrestling Babble and the Red Cyclone Inc. I'm very active on there.
So do it. No excuses.
Yes.
You have the information. And make sure you follow the Jinkies.
Your sandwiches with that steak sandwich I had.
Oh, yeah. Tell them about that. No. Maybe next time.
That'll just make him sad.
Yeah. Damn, it sounds good though.
Peace out, laters, and I'll let you guys know next week if I actually go to this live podcast. I'm really debating if I want to go or not.
That's the Major Brothers?
Yeah.
Yeah, why not? I've seen the
It's
video.
at midnight though.
Oh shit. Okay, I understand.
These guys work on Raw tonight.
I got it. Yeah.
So I was considering going to Raw tonight because one, they're dirt cheap tickets, and then two, it's right near the place.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
But I was like, damn, that means I had to buy a ticket for Raw, I had to rent a car, and I had to go over there.
Well, listen, you tell Judgment to whoop that ass.
So I'm debating. I'll let you know next week.
All right.
Peace out. Laters.
Peace.